YouTube, what's the deal? You already know it's your boy Swift, and we back at y'all with another one. So look, right now I'm currently in Bennett, Colorado. I'm at the Loves, just where I slept at for the night. But I did just receive my first load. It's kind of a short trip. In total, it's 138 miles. Well, that's the mileage I get paid for. You already know how that go, but that's another story. But yeah, we're gonna go pick up that trailer, take it to get unloaded, then take it back to the DC. And then after that, a couple hours later, I'm gonna head to another DC and pick up a perishable trailer and then take that to get unloaded. So we got two separate loads for today. They both kind of short trips, but combined together it's gonna be pretty good mileage. So let's get to it. All right, so I just got my paperwork, and as far as the details on this load, the weight is a total of 41,611 pounds, 1,824 pieces. Like I said earlier, it's a one-stop load. The store is 73 miles from here. Then of course 73 miles back. And yeah, it's a dry van load today. We're on the dry van yard, so we ain't gotta worry about picking up the paperwork here and then going to the other location to pick up the trailer. It's already here in the back, so we're about to swing around, find our trailer, and then we're gonna head out. I'm trying to find my trailer number 5489. All right, let's get it. You already know once we find the trailer, we're gonna have to run that pre-trip. Sorry about all the noise. I don't know why these new trucks make all this noise, but just gotta deal with it. And when we on the yard, I gotta ride with my hazards on, so sorry about the noise. It's trucking, baby. It's a loud industry overall. But yeah, let's go find this trailer right quick. They still haven't sent me the full details on my second load. I thought it was gonna be at the I assumed it was gonna be at the perishable yard, but it might be a trailer coming out of this yard too. That'll be cool. That'll save me a little time on my 70-hour clock. Cause I still have to get my paperwork from this yard no matter what, so we'll see. Right now it's 3:47 and that load is supposed to pick up at 9 p.m. So we got a lot of time before we get to that point. But like I said, on this stop, it's a one-stop load. So the store I go to is gonna be receiving the whole trailer. And I'm hoping instead of having to wait for them to unload the whole thing, I hope they got an empty trailer or a trailer that's full of salvage for me to just swap out so I can just do a drop and hook. That's always faster. But we'll see when we get there. Now I am looking for my loaded trailer. I forgot the numbers already. What is it? 5489 is the last four numbers. Let's see where we at. 5489. There it is. Alright, I'm about to hook up to this thing, then we're gonna knock out our trailer pre-trip. We out. There we go. Get this tug test. All right. Let's go do this pre-trip. All right, let's knock it out real quick. Thankfully, it's nice and quiet today. We're not on that loud perishable yard. But got my lines connected and everything. We all good there. The side of my trailer don't got no damage. Landing gear is fully raised. Not rolling reefer, so we ain't got to worry about the fuel. This is a heavy load. I'm gonna have to open it up and see if it's filled up all the way to the back or what, but yeah, I'm gonna have to build up my air pressure on this trailer too before my pins snap in. But yeah, this is the heaviest load I ever hauled with this company. Usually they all under 35,000 pounds, but this one is at 41. It's pretty heavy. Oh yeah. My lights working properly. Forgot to check my tires. My handy dandy mallet. That hand mallet. I just heard my tandems pop in actually. It was a little air pressure. Let's see. Oh yeah, we filled up to the max. Look at this. What was the point of throwing these boxes on this pallet? They could have just made another pallet a little bit taller, but yeah, these boxes are gonna be all over the place by the time I get to where I'm going. And this is glass. Let me see. Put this glass on the inside at least so the boxes can protect it. Somebody wasn't thinking in the warehouse. Should have been everywhere, but probably put my tandems on like the 8th or 10th hole, something like that. This side of the trailer looking good. I see my blinker working. Oh yeah, my tandems pin slid in. I thought I was gonna have to build up air pressure, but we good. But yeah, let me slide these tandems. Then we're gonna head to the front to get our seal and our trip sheet. And then we out of here, like I keep saying. So since this trailer is so heavy, I'm gonna scale the load just to make sure I'm not over on any of my tandems. But if you already know, if you watch my videos before, you know when we come to this yard, they got the old school scale that just gives the total weight instead of the individual tandem weights. So we got to run this little trick. But just in case y'all are new to the channel, y'all don't know, I'm gonna teach y'all my little scale trick that one of my trainers taught me. So like I said, the scale only gives the total weight. So the first thing you do to figure out the weight of your steer tires, drive onto the scale. I got the numbers over there, but some reason they don't show up on camera. But it says my steer tires are at 11,700 pounds. Then you drive onto the scale with your steer tires and your drive tires. And it says I'm at a total of, still calibrating, 45,900 pounds. So you get that number that I just said, 4,900 pounds, and you minus the 11,000 for my steer tires, and that'll give you a weight for your drive tires. So pretty much 46 minus 11 puts us at about, oh, we overweight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to slide my tandems forward a little bit more. 46 minus 11 puts us at 35, and we're supposed to be at 34,000. So yeah, I might have to slide my fifth wheel too, but let's see. But after you get those numbers, then you drive your steer tires and your drive tires off the scale, and you just weigh your rear tires by itself. And for me, it says I'm at 29,000 pounds on my back tires. So we got to get some of the weight off of my drive tires. So the first thing I'm gonna do is slide my tandems all the way forward, or at least 4 spaces forward, to get off of that 35,000 pounds. You already know, if you're a truck driver, we got to be under 34. But if that don't work, then I'm gonna have to move my fifth wheel too. But let me try that first. I was able to slide my tandems to the 4th hole, and that moved a lot of the weight towards the rear of my trailer, and that got me legal on my drive tires under 34,000 pounds. So now we good to go and get on the road. Let's get to it. All right, y'all. So I finally made it to the drop-off location. It took me way longer to get here than it was supposed to because it was a bad accident on the freeway. It was two cars and a big semi truck, and it looked pretty bad. So hopefully those people is all right. But yeah, I can't be mad at the accident. Things happen. Like I said, I hope those people safe. But this is gonna turn out to be a much longer night than I thought it would be, especially because it's not a lot of miles. But sorry, I'm looking around. It's like some crazy woods right here on the other side. I'm just making sure I don't get attacked by a wild Colorado animal. But yeah, this is gonna turn out to be a pretty long night. But hey, at least we're getting paid for it. But yeah, I'm about to go inside right now and get this truck unloaded. Then we're gonna head back to the warehouse and get on to the next load. It should be ready by the time I get there now. All right, so we are in luck. This store said they are fine with me doing the drop and hook. They actually prefer it. So that's what I'm about to do right now. And since it is gonna be a drop and hook, that's gonna help me get back on track as far as timing to kind of offset that accident I had to sit in. But yeah, let's drop this trailer, pick up the other one, and then we headed back to the DC, baby. All right, so I just made it back to the DC. I dropped off the trailer that had the trash on it. Now I'm about to go in here and grab my paperwork for my next load. But as far as the details on that load, we are going to Castle Rock, Colorado. And it says the total distance is only 62 miles. So it's pretty much going to be 30 miles there, 30 miles back, which is cool with me at this point because it's already late and I'm trying to get back on track as far as how I like to run my days. So the earlier I end this night, the earlier I'll be able to start tomorrow because I like to drive during the day. I don't like being out all late and all that no more. Like, I don't know. I used to didn't mind it when I was OTR, but driving out here up and down these dark mountains, I prefer to be out during the day. And sometimes, I already know it's going to be night shifts and stuff, but if I can control it, I'd rather be out during the day. So I'm not mad at this short trip at this point. But yeah, this is also going to be a dry van load, so I'm already at the yard where I need to be at. So let me just go grab this paperwork, and then we're going to get on to this next load. I just got my paperwork, and as far as the details on this load, as far as weight, it's a total of 17,252 pounds, and it's only 861 pieces. So that's a pretty light load. So hopefully that means it's just like half a trailer full of product so I could be in and out. Or maybe when I get there, I'll be able to do a drop and hook too, like I did at the last stop. And that'll be even faster. That's what I'm hoping for, but only time will tell. We'll cross that road when we get there. Let's go get this trailer. So I just got my lines hooked up and everything. I just fought with this landing gear for a good 3-4 minutes. But I finally got it. Excuse me if I'm out of breath, but man, it was a hard fight with that landing gear. Y'all can't really see on camera, but my locking jaws is locked in. Side of the trailer, got no major dents or dings, lights working properly. You got to slide my tandems, of course. I see some drivers drive with a trailer tandems all the way back like that, but I'm not a fan. I'm gonna do what makes me comfortable, but yeah, some people do it though. Oh, I didn't check these tires. Moving too fast. All good, all good. Let's see what this load looks like. Oh yeah, that's a little bit less than half a trailer. Still hoping for a drop and hook though. Check this side of the trailer. It's looking good. Check these tires. Everything is looking good. We ready to go. I don't know what this is about though. Wonder, is there something I should put on my trailer inspection? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here, Kevin. Goddamn hearts and butterfly. Oh, sorry for cussing. That's weird. I never seen that before. I seen tagging, but not that type of tagging. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and report that anyway. But besides that, everything is looking good. But drivers, or the new drivers, please, when you are dropping off a trailer, do not, I repeat, do not put your landing gear all the way down to the ground. Leave it an inch off the ground. Drop your air suspension when you unhook, and you'll be all good. If everybody just did that for each other, picking up these trailers would be way easier. Seems like every trailer I pick up, I gotta fight with it. We gotta pass this information along to the new driver so we don't have these problems. But yeah, let me go report what I seen about that little Kevin situation on the trailer, then we're gonna get out of here. All right, y'all, so look, we in luck. They want me to drop my trailer that I just brought and pick this one up that's right next to it. So we 2 for 2 for today. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to like this local life. They can have me doing more runs like this. They can promise me like 2 or 3 runs per day to kind of equal out the mileage. Hey, you ain't gotta sit me in the mountains. I remember when I first started with this company, they did have me doing more local stuff, but as soon as they seen I was comfortable with mountain driving, they've been having your boy up there all the time now. But I like this local life, quick little dropping hooks, get in and get out. Not too bad. But yeah, let me go swap out these trailers and then we're gonna head back to the DC. All right, my good people, so after a long day ripping and running, I'm finally about to call it a night. It's currently 12:36. Already headed back to the DC and dropped off that salvage trailer, filled out all my paperwork and everything. And right now, I'm currently back at the Loves where I started at this morning. But like I said, my day is finally over. I just got to knock out this post-trip inspection. And then we're going to get in my bed and do some good old snoring. But if you made it this far in the video, before you go, please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to my channel, leave some comments, keep that engagement up. And you already know it's your boy Swift. I'm going to get back to y'all on the next one. Gone.